FTSE 100 movers, the stock that people used to love to short and didn't do very well on shorting, Wolseley, building supplies, I suppose, up 2.4%, still going from strength to strength on the fundamental side. Doesn't look like it's going to end, really. And I suppose they have the US. They have the US exposure as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's their interim management statement today, very positive, very well received. And just as a few figures here, revenues were up 12.4% year on year on a like-for-like basis. In the US, like-for-like sales were up 8.3%, so going great guns over there. And trading profits on a headline basis, again, up 20.3%.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very impressive. Obviously, the strong dollar has been a beneficiary to them and the American growth as well. But nonetheless, it's not as if they haven't got competitors. Just shows you what a decently well-run company is. I hadn't looked at the price for a while. When I saw they were north of £40 today, I almost fell off my seat.
Yeah, I would have bet on sort of 32 or 33. No, so it's really it's a stealth riser, that one.
It is, absolutely, and one I'm sure if you're an owner, you're in no hurry to sell.
Yes.
And then moving on to British American Tobacco, as we talked last week here about Imperial Tobacco being involved in a deal buying 3 or 4 brands off of the merging US tobacco companies. There's a flip side to the tobacco industry this week, in as much as British American Tobaccos have lost a class action in Canada, in Quebec to be specific. Talk is that they could face up to £5.5 billion worth of damages and claims. To put that into some kind of context, operating profits in 2014 were £4.5 billion. So it's a substantial sum that they're possibly going to be on the hook for. It's not certain that's going to happen, and as you said earlier, they'll bound to appeal and drag this thing out in the courts.
Yes, I think that may not be settled within our lifetime, given the way these things tend to work. But but it is interesting that still the FTSE's been down, and that has not been a defensive play, obviously, for today.
No, and the old problems of big tobacco haven't gone away, it seems.
Yeah. So, and the other final point was just the smoking ban in China, which I'm not sure how strictly that'll be enforced, but that is probably, in a way, a greater threat to earnings than even paying £5.5 billion.
I think you're probably right there, yeah.